What's going on, guys? Eric Allen, owner of Top Rated MMA. For this show, I got to speak with Terrill Bracken, who's the owner of Fusion Fight League. They're a great promotion based out of Montana that does so much for their community. This was an awesome show to catch up on upcoming events for Fusion Fight League, including November 10th with a stacked card called Border Wars. It's going to be an awesome show. Check it out. Terrill, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to jump on a call with me real quick. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you having me.
You got Fusion Fight League presents ICF 32. It's Border Wars coming up November 10th. How'd you guys come up with the concept of this Border Wars and state versus state? I've seen you guys do before. It's a pretty cool concept I haven't seen a lot of MMA promotions doing before.
Yeah, actually Corey Smith, the previous owner of ICF, used to like to do things like that, and just thought it was a great idea. And when we purchased ICF from Corey, we had Fusion Fight League before, but when we picked up ICF, it was like, that's a great idea, and just picked up that ball and ran with it. So props to Corey.
Awesome. And every event that you guys do, you always benefit someone or a group of people, which is really amazing and really unheard of, I think, in a lot of the promotions that I've talked to. Who's benefiting from this event?
Yeah, that's really true. And our Fight for a Cause benefit is super important to us. And, we just got this benefit put together. Ryan Hall was the one. It's really funny because sometimes we have an easy time getting our Fight for a Cause benefit, and sometimes it's a little bit difficult coming together, finding somebody, especially with HIPAA confidentiality and things like that. This one's been a great one. Her name is Amber, and she's fighting breast cancer. She's a mother. She's got, she's a mom with kids, and she's got stage 4 breast cancer. We literally just found her over the course of this weekend. Wow. So I haven't gotten a chance to talk to her personally. Ryan Hall, our matchmaker, knows her and was able to get her in touch, get us in touch with her and put that together. So, I'm excited to get to know her and help her out with her cause. We did a special post about her on our Facebook page that tells her story in great detail. So I'd encourage people to maybe go over to Intensechampionship Icf on Facebook, all one word, and you can read all about Amber and her family and what she's battling. That's
awesome. And last event you guys did the zoo benefits, right, out there? That was another great benefit that you guys did.
The zoo, Montana, and then the last one we raised money for a girl fighting a real rare form of ovarian cancer, and we've had a couple of guys that we've done Fight for a Cause benefits for. But that's one of the main reasons why we do fights.
Yeah, so amazing. You're the owner of Fusion Fight League now. What made you decide to start up the promotion or purchase it back then and really kind of put this thing into play? It's amazing promotion. I've seen nothing but good fights coming off the card. I've worked with Ryan a couple times on some other interviews, and it just is an amazing thing that you guys got going over there.
Well, we've been running Fusion Fight League for about 10 years now.
Okay.
We purchased ICF a year ago to add to what we're doing, to kind of open us up to that side of the state. The reason why we started Fusion Fight League back in the day, I had a martial arts school in Billings for 20 years, and MMA was getting really popular, and we were just looking for a way to get the sport going and do it in a safe way. There were some people at the time that were dabbling in doing it, and they weren't really being very safe about it. No weight divisions and different things like that, really not taking experience into account, and so an opportunity opened up for me to do it. And back in the early days, we had what we called club boxing. And so we would Thursday night fight. So they invited us to come over and do 1 or 2 MMA bouts every Thursday night to get it going. We did that for the better part of just under a year. And then we started we did a full event of all MMA, and it just took off from there, and we've had a lot of fun. There were some nights where, guys from our school were fighting each other, that whole steel sharpening steel, but that's how we developed some tough fighters. So that was a lot of fun.
That's
and
awesome.
Now we've grown. Here we are today.
In this fight coming up, you've got 12 scheduled fights. You've got 2 title fights, including Marnik Mann against Veronica Graves. You've got Corey Jerome versus Taylor Reed. Just another stacked card for you guys. And you guys have had a lot of events this year. You've got another one coming up December 15th, Season Beatings 3. And that's got Shane Fichter on it, I think, which he's been on my show. That guy's a warrior. But how many events do you guys like to do in a year? It seems like, I mean, with this year, you've already had quite a few. In 2019, do you have a goal number in mind that you want to finish or complete in 2019?
You know, really, we kind of shoot for that 3 to 4 shows a year in Billings, and 3 to 4 shows a year in the Great Falls area.
Gotcha.
So, you know, just kind of hitting the 2 different sides of the state a little bit, or the 2 cities that we mostly work out of. So that 8 to 10 shows is kind of our sweet spot. We sometimes travel outside and we'll do like Helena or different places like that. You know, all of our shows have been in state. We have not done an out-of-state show yet. We're open to that idea. But yeah, you know, we want to do enough shows in an area to stay relevant and stay interesting, but yet not burn out our crowd.
Absolutely. Good concept, by the way, for sure. Awesome. Well, hey, do you care to do some rapid fire questions here real quick for you?
Try and be as rapid fire as I can.
These are easy. Do you have a favorite type of music or band that you listen to?
Oh, you know, I listen to everything. I like all kinds of music except maybe opera.
Okay.
But, you know, I like rock and stuff like Blue Stolly.
Do you have Cyborg or Nunez when they fight?
Cyborg, all day long.
Absolutely. Yeah, me too. What's your favorite gun to shoot?
I've got an AR that I'm pretty partial to that has been working real well for me. I like close quarter combat. The up close and personal is the way I like it. But I've got a new Keltec shotgun that I just got. Haven't had a chance to shoot yet. But I'd say my AR it's an LWRC. It's my sweetheart.
Awesome. And last question for you. Jones and Gustafsson doing a rematch next month. Who wins that one?
You know, you're hitting me in a bad spot because I am so burnt out on John Jones. Yeah. And it really depends on how he, you know, if Jones is on par, then he should win that fight. But who knows what his status is these days. Yeah. I don't even want to make a prediction because I'll be surprised if he's even able to make the event. I'm not a Jones fan anymore. Used to be, but I used to be a Jones fan, but Jones wrecked that for me.
I agree. I was on the same page, was a huge John Jones fan in the early days, and he definitely went off the rail, and I need to see some good wins before I can jump back on that bandwagon for sure. Well, Terrill, I also want to give you an opportunity to give shout out to sponsors, gyms, anybody like that that's on your staff, just to make sure they got a shout out on the call as well.
Oh, you know, I don't want to treat anybody unfairly and forget anybody. You know, I do have to do a special shout out for Alias Smith and Jones Pond for the Great Falls show and Stay Bridget and Sweets. They take such awesome care of us. I mean, they really do a great job. They're there every show after show. As far as like, you know, gyms, all the Montana gyms that are swinging away and doing it with everything that they can. Such a huge shout out to them. For this upcoming show, PFA for stepping up and bringing so many quality fighters. Brad Wall, you know, that guy is a coach. His fighters always, they show up on weight, they're ready to go, they're prepared, they have great attitudes, and I love working with PFA. I know they're the Canadian team, they're the other guys. I really got to give them props because they're running a great program, and Brad Wall is just a treat to work with. I also want to give a shout out to Ryan Hall, my matchmaker. Matchmaking is a big deal for me because we really believe in 2 things: that good matchups make good fights, and that nobody should get an easy fight. No easy fights. That's been one of our hashtags for quite some time now. Yeah. And it was hard for me. I was always the matchmaker. It was hard for me to hand that responsibility over. But Ryan Hall has earned that you know, hands down. He's done a phenomenal job, and we really see things a lot alike. Our fight cards just keep getting better and better with the help of him.
Absolutely. Well, Terrill, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it, and looking forward to seeing that fight. And hopefully 2019, I'll make it out to a live event for you guys.
That would be awesome. I guess one thing I'll throw out there for people who can't make it to Great Falls that are following your podcast, this is going to be available on pay-per-view through Fight TV. We've done a lot of work to make our stream more reliable. It was really great for a while, and we had a couple of problems. So the stream will be much more reliable this time. We're rebroadcasting on SWX directly the month preceding the show. Our past shows go out 12 different times on SWX Network if you're in Montana, Idaho, part of Wyoming and Washington, so they can catch our shows there. We appreciate their support. And then I guess the other thing I'd throw out is we've got some big things coming. We're working really hard to grow this promotion and make it bigger, badder, stronger every day. Our staff is expanding, and we're really looking forward to doing some great things in the future. It's been a lot of fun, and we really appreciate getting to work with the MMA community.
Awesome. Terrill, thank you again. Really appreciate it.
Appreciate what you're doing and the support.
Thank you so much for watching the show today. I really appreciate it. It would be awesome if you could subscribe to our channel and share this video, please. we take 25% of the profits that we earn through TopRatedMMA.com, and we give that back to Hire Heroes USA, which is an organization that helps veterans with free job placement and training after they're out of the service and for their families. We also take 5% of all the profits made through TopRatedMMA.com, and we give that to the Fighter Sponsorship Program through Fightbook MMA. It's a great organization. Both of them are. Again, thank you for watching the video. Have an awesome day.
Nothing